That last game was pretty unfortunate. Alright. So, we're gonna go with Lekization. Samely as last time. Whenever I see Wheezing Gigas from here on out, this is just automatically what I'm going to do. Shut the Gigas. Interesting. This thing has two, like, full bullet. Interesting. 252. Wow, interesting. I didn't know that. Well, I mean, I'm sure Max Quake is too. Macaroni with chicken strip. Oh. Alright, what are they going with? Sableye, Calyrex. I'm really worried about my Zacian getting burned, but if I don't double onto the Calyrex this turn, our Lecky is for sure going down. Alright. I'm gonna go for the Electro Web. I think we're gonna double up onto the Cali, yeah. Because we're probably gonna go for like either a Will-O-Wisp or worst case scenario Quash. Alright, let's go. They go for the fake out. Okay. That's just as bad. Because we're for sure going to lose our Regieleki. But can we pick up the knockout onto the Calyrex? Please don't be sashed. Okay, cool. It is not sashed. We would have been in a pretty bad spot if that thing was focus sash. Alright. So that Sableye could have Shadow Sneak, and even though it's only a Sableye, it's still threatening to my Calyrex, so I don't feel 100% comfortable bringing it out right now. So you have Valtol and Zacian. Worst case would be like a Quash onto my Thundy Max Darkness from a Life Orb Yveltal. We do gotta be taking some chances around here though. I'm assuming if their max is coming, they're probably gonna be maxing their Yveltal. I mean, like, who else do they have? At this point, I don't think they have Gigas. It's more than likely Porygon Z. So their strongest max option is going to be this Yveltal, which is probably coming out right after me because faster, baby. Looks like I was right. Quash. So looks like they feel more threatened by the Zacian. But is that the right move? You probably should have gone for the Will-O-Wisp onto the Thundy and attack the Zacian. The next turn you could quash the Thunderous. Oh, no way. They really don't like that Zacian. Bro, are we gonna lose? So there's definitely a pretty strong win con for them right now. It would be Quash the Thunderous. And go for a max darkness into the Thundy as well. Alright, this comes down to this turn right here. I'm really hoping that they go for like a Shadow Sneak or something. Alright. Yup. Ah, man. They just beat me. Very unfortunate, but they did. Especially if my Thundy goes down this turn, because I can't hit the Porygon. All I have is Astral Barrage. Max Darkness onto the Thundy. I lost. Oh, what? Oh, wow. I totally thought that game was going to be in the corner. Like, I 100% thought that game was over. We got shots. We got shots. So I really do not like having Calyrex with only Astral Barrage as an attack. Because situations like these, you just lose. We gotta go for the Imprison. Basically, if we lose our Thunderous, we lose the game. Palace canceled. Oh, okay. What they didn't know is they could have won still. Pretty easily. Raising Gigas is actually really good here. I do think Cali Thundy might be a little bit better though. It's pretty obvious that this team wants the Trick Room. So if they lead Cali Dusk, Snack got the Dusk Box. Dreaming Astral Barrage. Can't get fake outed. Don't care about Intimidates. Okay. They could go for like a Shadow Sneak into a Fusion Player. So I still think that the best option would be go for Max Lightning into an Astral Barrage. Do my best to prevent the Trick Room. Even if they Shadow Sneak into Fusion Flare, we lose our Calyrex. We denied them Trick Room. We got good damage into their one of their restricteds. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Hopefully we don't lose the Calyrex. However, we're not going to be under Trick Room, and that's probably our biggest benefit right now. Oh, we're for sure gonna lose our Calyrex this turn. Excuse me. Allow me to rephrase myself. Fortunately, though, we will be able to get the electric train set up, so our opponent cannot put us to sleep. That didn't do anything. That has to be Assault Vest. Like, there's no way it just takes that much damage. There's no way. I don't think that's actually going to pick up the knockout. Yeah, that's way too bulky and not doing enough damage to only be, like, to be some type of damage modifier. That has to be vested. Okay, so we can go for the Assault Vest. Or we can go for the Astral Barrage into the Airstream this turn is what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's like there's no point in going for the Knuckle to try and boost some attack stats, because like Thundurus is going to be the only one to benefit from that. Astral Barrage will pick up a knockout on the Amoonguss, and Calyrex is faster, so if Amoonguss goes for a Rage Powder, then we'll just knock it out anyways with our Astral Barrage. Okay, so they just go for the Protect. That's fine. Astral Barrage covers for a Protect. Oh man, that didn't do anything. And does that put us at a higher speed tier than our Zacian? We're definitely gonna have to check that out when we bring out Calyrex. Alright, so our Calyrex is down, and that Reshiram is big dick. Alright, let's check the speed stats. 179, 220. Yeah, so we outspeed the Thun. We outspeed the Zacian. So we can go for like an Airstream into, I'm pretty sure Behemoth Blade does more. They can't rig out the Regieleki right now. That's just too much special bulk. Not very effective. Special electric moves. Not to play. Even if it's grounded, it's just not to play. So let's just, yeah, player up's neutral, so 100 times 2 times 1.5 divided by 2 equals 150, 90, yeah. So Behemoth Blade into an Airstream. And hope we don't get knocked out by a Max Flare. But we probably will if we can't knock out with this Behemoth Blade, truth be told. Yep, Rage Powder, I assumed as much. But we are faster with our Thundy. And Even with the Kobe Berry, we're gonna knock out at that range. Alright. Alright, we need this Behemoth Blade to come through. Please, Lord. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we're probably gonna lose this game. Is there a way to win this? Who's there restrict in the back? Calyrex Ice. That's... Oh, man. Basically, we have to pick up the double knockout, which I don't think is possible right now. Because if they get up Trick Room, we just lose. Oh, man. We could have gone for the Thunderbolt. Big damage? Not as big as we need. Yeah, they're gonna get up Trick Room, Glacial Lance, and win the game from here, so. Alright, next game. Next game. Alright, we're gonna win this game. No? Well, they could have Fake Out on Merc Ram. I actually do think that Regieleki is a really strong lead here. Thundurus might be a little bit better. Thundurus and Lucky? You know, Thundurus and Lucky isn't looking too bad right about now. Let's do it. Thundurus, Lucky. I don't want to lead Calyrex and run straight into the Yveltal, because that'd be an issue. Urshifu and Lek. So I'd say overall pretty solid lead for us. I think what I want to do is go for the Airstream and the Electro Web. Breaks the stash on the Urshifu, and we'll be able to pick up the knockout on the Urshifu provided it doesn't max. And if we can pick up the knockout on the Urshifu this turn, both of these Pokemon do exceptionally well into both of their restricteds. Please do not max your Urshifu. They are maxing their Urshifu, okay. Hey, we still have shots against that Urshifu with the Airstream. Don't knock out my Lecky. I think they're going to be doubling up into the Bundy. No shots. Don't knock out my Lecky. Oh! Oh! Emotional damage! Yeah, we for sure outspeed that Lecky now. Bada bang? Bada boom? Yeah. I mean, we can only use Electro Web, and we might as well go for the fuck. Okay. What we do in this situation is we bring out Calyrex, and we go for the Electro Web. Because they're protected, they won't be able to protect again, and they still have one more turn of max, so they can't go for a Sucker Punch. Alright, and we should outspeed. Especially after the Electro Web connects. Alright, let's go. You're gonna basically have to get like a double protect off in order to get a Sucker Punch. What you gonna do? Withdrew the Urshifu. That was probably a smart play. But not really, especially, yeah, you only have 2 restricteds, and you're not going to like taking this Electro Web damage. Dundee, or Lando, they dropped one of their restricteds. They probably saw my extreme electric offensive pressure. I mean, this doesn't really change your fate too much. If anything, you just took unnecessary damage onto your Lando. Because unless you're vested, I'm going to be able to 2-hit knock KO you. Which you're definitely not vested. So, going to get the double knockout this turn. And I'm mainly curious, who did they bring for their restricteds? I'm hoping it's Kyogre. I think Kyogre would be a little bit easier to handle than Yveltal. Yeah. I just don't want either of them to be vested. Because we need good chip damage from the Electro Web. They are going to get the Protect off, okay. So what they're probably going to do is they're probably going to bring out Urshifu. Next turn, they're going to go for the Sucker Punch. And I want to say the EQ. They're for sure gonna get a knockout onto one of them. I need to think about this. Like, Earth move, double knockout. If I protect, we can at least get a knockout onto the Urshifu. And then we can deal with whichever one it is. Okay. Assuming it's not a Scarfed Ogre, we could win this. It's just, it comes down to, is it a Scarfed Ogre? So we're gonna have to protect this turn, and gonna have to go for the Electro Web. Do the Sucker Punch, okay. But it failed. Electro Web, we need this to knock out the Urshifu. Okay. Yeah, I'm not talking to you. Alexa, stop talking. Ooh, we still have shots, boy. Boy.
Boy. We still got shots for days. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Electro Web into Astral Barrage will pick up the knockout onto the Landorus and is going to do beautiful damage onto the Yveltal. Don't miss. Don't miss. Okay, cool. Ah, they're not vested. You greedy. You greedy.
Astral Barrage.
Resist some of that damage. Ooh, sweet buttery biscuit.
Who are you gonna knock out? It doesn't matter. Wow, that was impressive. That was probably like the most offensive snarl I've ever seen in my life. You're telling me that's not orbed? Wow. It's a good thing we win, though. I want to play it safe, not pull a Joe UX9 and lose to the Play Rough Miss, but the battle is canceled. Calyrex Thundy doesn't really like Obstagoon or Yveltal. Worst lead for me could be the Whimsicott station. Do I bring the Wiz and Gigas? No. Station Reki? Lucky Thundy? Bring the Lekization. Thundy and Kelly back. Okay. This might be a little tough. Honestly, I give them all respect with their team. It's a really cool looking team. Blazefulon and does Obstagoon learn Fake Out? Super curious about that. Okay, it does not learn Fake Out, actually. But, oh wow. Obstagoon has such a cool moveset. Oh my goodness. That's a really cool Pokemon. Alright, we're gonna go for the Electro Web. And we're gonna go for the Play Rough. We're gonna go for the Behemoth Blade onto Blazeflaunt. Blazeflaunt has really good defensive coverage against what's it called? Zacian. I just realized that. It's a good thing we did not go for a Play Rough or Sacred Sword. I was considering it. Okay, I think this should pick up the knockout onto the Blazeflaunt. Because they're probably going for a Mind Blown. That's what I wanted to cover for it, because that would have done big damage onto my Zacian. Now we are free to go for a Sacred Sword into the Obstacle slot next turn. Obstagoon's actually a really cool Pokemon. Until it's not bested because it used Obstruct. Here's the thing, we're just going to completely ignore that Obstagoon this turn. We're going to go for Electro Web Behemoth Blade. Please, Lord, don't let me miss this Electro Web onto the Zacian. They're maxing the Obstagoon. Oh, this is beautiful. This is like thumbnail material right here. They maxed the Obstagoon? Oh, shoot. There we go. Alright. The Electro Web does connect. That's going to be a scary Maximon. I can say that right now. You better be targeting my Zacian. Okay. On second thought, don't target my Zacian, please. Max Strike. Okay. Okay, so we got shots. Okay. Definitely want to go for the Thundy right about now. What was their last max mod? It was Yveltal. We definitely want the Thundy out. 110%. So we're gonna max lightning into their Yveltal. They didn't bring the Yveltal. That's crazy. Yo, hear me out. What if we max? No, if they have Sucker Punch, that could be an issue. Knuckle onto the Obstagoon and a Play Rough onto the Lucky. Yeah, because I don't want them to protect the Obstagoon. Should be good. I'm really surprised that they didn't bring their Yveltal. Maybe they just felt a little too Zacian weak? I'm not sure. Not sure. They use the Electro Web Thundy, avoid the attack. No! How's the speed tier gonna work? Please pick up the knockout. This is 4 times super effective. Okay. That's unfortunate. What is Obstacle's base speed looking like? I do think it's gonna... Oh man! It attacks first. Oh, that's crazy. Alright, cool, V1. Yo, Obstagoon's dope. Excuse me. Obstagoon's really cool. crazy moveset. And they're probably gonna cancel. Yo, we got shots for the next game. They're gonna cancel, but there's no point in throwing it. You know, if the battle gets canceled, they might as well just skip. Yeah, just skip the animations. Just cancel it, you know? It's unnecessary. Alright, Jacob. Man, what's up with this? All these Jafaltals running around. My Calyrex does not appreciate it. He can't even comfortably lead Calyrex because of that. And I can't lead Lecky because they have 2 fake out users. So we're gonna have to lead Thundy. This is a really cool team. I like it. A little freeze dry weak, but overall ice weakness. Thinkingization. Because I just don't feel comfortable leading a Calyrex in front of a potential it's gonna be Zacian. Calyrex and Lucky in the back. I know that they're gonna bring the Yveltal, it's just do they lead it? If they do lead it and we lead Calyrex, we're not in a good position. Alright, this game's for all the marbles. Insane and Yveltal, like that would have been a nightmare for Calyrex. It's like they just said, I really don't want you to lead Calyrex, so this is what I'm going to do about that. Okay, so there's a pretty obvious fake out coming to the Zacian. And I think a +1 Max Lightning can knock out that Yveltal. Let's go for it. Looks like they're going to be cycling in some Intimidates. I wonder what they thought I was going to do. Maybe they're just trying to cycle in Intimidates. Unless you max, you're like for sure going down this turn, your Veltal. I would not be surprised if they max, however. Okay. Well, I did not want to get fake out into max player, so that was probably the best choice for me to protect the Zacian. See, how much does a +1 Max Lightning do? Not enough. Electric Terrain is set, so I do not have to worry about a pesky Gastrodon. Oh, there's the Max Flare. See, if I would have stayed in and taken that damage, we would not be in a good spot right now. Let's just put it that way. So I'm thinking lightning into a play rough on the Gastro. So they're gonna have to max guard their Yveltal to not get knocked out this turn. Sure, they can go for an Earth Power, but that's not like gonna be the end of the world. so everyone's staying in. No one's protecting this turn. Max Lightning is going to pick up the knockout. Either they're going to Earth Power the Zacian or they're going to yawn the Thundy. They're going to yawn the Thundy. Okay. Okay, so they're going for their own station. I'm honestly surprised that they did not go for the Ensign. So I'm thinking about letting my Zacian go down this turn. Thinking I'm gonna go for the Airstream onto the Thunderous and Behemoth Blade the Sash. Airstream the Zacian and Behemoth Blade the Zacian as well. They can't yawn my Zacian. Zacian went for the Protect anyways. Well, at least we're able to get the Airstream boost. That's the important part. Unfortunately, I hope they don't Earth Power the Zacian. That would be unfortunate. I hope they go for a yawn. Just forget about Electric Train. Oh man, alright, they go for the Earth Power. That actually does a pretty good chunk. That Gastrodon's probably going to recover most of its HP by the time we are done here. Okay. Have they maxed? They have maxed. We knocked out their Yveltal. And if we can get rid of this Zacian, it's just an instant in the back. So we're gonna go for the Wild Charge onto the Zacian and attack the Zacian. Alright, let's go. Thundy's fast asleep. Behemoth Blade my Zacian. Go nuts. Ice Beam onto the Thundy. That's gonna do a bit, but not like a terrible amount. Okay, that's a 3-hit KO. Alright, this turn we gotta go all in on the Zacian. They swap out their Zacian for instant, I'll give them some props. Alright. I don't think Behemoth Blade is going to be enough to pick up the knockout here, that's why I went for the Wild Charge. Yep, it appears to be the case. Thundy is still fast asleep, which that is unfortunate. Because our Zacian is going to go down this turn. Oh, man. Oh, they pick up the double. They're smart. They pick up the double knockout. Alright, so... Please don't fade the electric terrain. Please give me one more turn of electric terrain. I guess it doesn't matter. I need 2. Okay. Yeah, because I would have knocked out the Zacian anyways. We're gonna have to play super aggressive these next upcoming turns. Astral Barrage is gonna be a single target move, so this is gonna do some pretty big damage. Okay, so the Zacian did protect. They kind of needed that. It's gonna help. Oh, we should have gone into Slug. I just really hope that Earth Power is not enough to pick up the knockout. Because Yawn. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, so they're for sure going to be protecting this turn. They've already shown protect on their Gastrodon. I think so, at least. We're going to Thunderbolt and Imprison so they can't use a protect after this. And they're just going to double up into my... Oh, man. Alright, after this... Yo. What? You're telling me we could have gone for the Astral Barrage? Why? I mean, the Astral Barrage didn't matter. If our Calyrex gets knocked out, we're locked into a Thunderbolt, so we lose against the Gastrodon. I'm praying for a high roll right about now. I am praying for a high roll. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Earth Power, is it enough to pick up the knockout? And it is. Oh, shoot. Calyrex, you really got to come through this turn. You really got to come through. Like, this is a make or break turn right here. Smelly, give us luck, please. We need it. I'm so nervous. It really does. If we don't wake up this turn, we lose. Like, straight up, we lose. Regardless, we played a good game.